What are the advantages of using JavaScript? To convince the recruiter, you should show that you really know the language and that you can make the most out of it. Here are some examples. Lightweight. JavaScript can be executed within the user's browser without having to communicate with the server, saving on bandwidth. Versatile. JavaScript supports multiple programming paradigms including object-oriented, imperative, and functional programming, and can be used on both front-end and server-side technologies. Sleek interactivity. Since tasks can be completed within the browser without communicating with the server, JavaScript can create a smooth desktop-like experience for the end user, allowing to make changes in the interface without reloading the page. Rich interfaces. JavaScript can be used to enhance a website's user experience through stylized sliders, slideshows, drag and drops, and so on. What are the disadvantages of using JavaScript? Experienced coders should also be able to tell what are JavaScript weaknesses. JavaScript's main weakness is security. For example, browser cookies that allow to store all kinds of user-specific information, browsing history, preferences, location, and so on. Cookies are persistent, meaning they continue to exist even after you leave the web page or close your browser, unless they expire or you delete them manually. If a cookie persists from web page to web page, it's possible for companies to gather data about the user and use it for generating unwanted ads or offers. Cross-site scripting is also one of JavaScript malicious use. It consists in injecting a malicious JavaScript code in a text box of a normal web page in order to snoop users' data. Event delegation. Consider the following list. We want to be able to retrieve the names of clicked items like so. If you thought of an event listener for each item, the answer is kind of correct. It works just fine for a small number of items, but as the number grow, the above solution would slow down the execution of your script. It would be best to first ask the interviewer what the maximum number of element the user can enter is. If it can never be more than 10, for example, then first code would do the job. But if there's no limit to the number of items the user can enter, then you should opt for a more efficient solution. The more efficient solution would be to attach one event listener to the whole container and then access each item when it's actually clicked using the property target. This is what we call event delegation. What is the output of type of 1 by 0? None. Not number, because in this expression, type of 1 is first executed, then the output is divided by 0, which gives us number divided by 0, which is obviously none. The correct way to have the type of 1 by 0 is as follows. A tricky boolean question. What's the output of this? Goodbye. When used with non-booleans, the operator AND returns expression 1 if it can be converted to false. Otherwise, returns expression 2. In our case, the first operand is true, while the second can be coerced to true because it's not an empty string. Therefore, we are left with the third operand. In case of the operator OR, it returns expression 1 if it can be converted to true. Otherwise, returns expression 2. Okay guys, that's all for this video. See you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Like if you care.